Hello everybody, welcome back to another day at One Lucky Garage. My name is Dylan. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. On today's episode, we are going to be getting ready for priming up this weekend. I have to modify another stand as the height is too tall right now, as well as start cleaning these, the main body as well as the doors and other various parts that are going to be primed this weekend. They need to get wiped down with a wax and grease remover, cleaned. I need to get the shop ready. All that and more will be on this episode. Also, if you haven't yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and that bell notification so you get notifications every time I upload. Also, hit that like button, it really does help. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so the first issue I have right now that I have to fix is it's too high. I'm just under 6 foot. I'm 5'10", 5'11" on a good day, and this is easily 6 foot. Now, I personally don't prime and paint. That's just not, I'm not there yet. However, my father does all of that. You've seen him in the time lapse as welding. He does some of the more technical stuff for me. But the issue I'm having right now, he's having, is there's a balance of heights. So you want it to be high enough so that you're not laying on the ground trying to get these lower areas, get inside these wheel wells. You know, we've had some issues where the vehicle's too low and it's hard to see and get this, and it gets a little light here and we have to come back and redo it. You don't want to have to do that. Also, it's so high, you know, trying to get in here and up in here without some kind of assistance to stand up makes it difficult. However, for us at least, there's a solution. You saw the other stand I was using. It's not as sturdy as this, and it didn't allow me to get underneath the body the way I needed to do the floors, which is why we transitioned over to this stand. Now, we took our measurements, because right now this is sitting just a little over 5 feet. And what we're gonna do is we need to get this closer to about here. It's about 8.5 inches of a drop, and I'm gonna take the other stand, cut 8 inches out of all of the legs that hold the bottom and the top of it together, reattach it, and then this line here should be 8 inches lower, and that's going to allow for us to easily get the top, also be able to get the bottom without being, you know, on our backs and everything. But I'm going to start getting the other stand torn apart, and then I will show you how I go about making the stands. I know that stand's already assembled, but while it's apart, it'll allow me to show y'all how we go about making our carts, so that if you are interested in doing a frame off restoration, but you were wondering, well, where am I going to put the body? Where am I going to put the frame? Because when you take a car apart, it explodes. I mean, you're talking thousands of parts. That's a little over exaggeration, but it feels like it. It feels like just so much stuff. You know, one car ends up taking 4 bays. But if the more stuff you can keep on wheels and mobile, the more versatility you have in your workspace. But let me get that cart torn down and I'll show y'all how to assemble one. So the stand is now torn down, as you can see. Now, one thing I wanted to show y'all were these. I call these the legs or whatnot, but they were all the pieces that went right here on all 4 corners, as well as the 2 center supports. This is what I'm going to be shortening by 8.5 inches to get the drop on the stand. Now, to create this stand, as you can tell, is very easy. It's all made out of 2x4s, except for the axles. So all the axles are, and I'll bring y'all closer in a second to show you, are a pair of a set. It's a square tubing, probably 1.5 by 1.5 that runs the length of the bottom. And then after that, we use spindles off of a go-kart. We actually got these off, we got a cheap old go-kart with no motor or nothing off of Facebook Marketplace for like 20 bucks. Use the front spindles off of that so we could turn. And then on the back, it's the same setup. However, we took the rear axle, which is usually just one straight bar. You can get that at Lowe's as well, but it came with the go-kart. We cut them, and then we just welded them right onto a piece of angle iron and bolted that down to the metal tubing, and that was the wheels. The wheels were very simple to do. Like I said, we scrapped an old $20 go-kart, piece of junk to make our cart. Now, as far as the bottom goes, it's very simple. It's just two 8-foot 4x4s, and we spaced it out 4 feet wide. Is that no? Probably about 4 feet wide. Now, does it have to be this big? No. Make it fit your build. If you're doing only a one-off build, you'll be thinking about this for that one vehicle you're doing. We do many different types of vehicles. However, we started out with the 67 through 72 Chevy and GMC trucks, and 8 foot long just seemed to fit us the best. We could put the cab on here, no problem. We could put the bed on here, no problem. You could put a sheet of 8-foot sheet of plywood on here, make a massive table for whatever you need. So this is what was perfect for us. Let me bring y'all closer now and show you this stuff in a little bit more finer detail. That way you kind of, if you're trying to get an idea of what to do, you have a baseline of what I did. All right. So like I said, all of the legs right here, all they are is 2 pieces of wood. This back piece, the longer piece, that is what actually attaches the bottom and the top panels together. This inner piece is for extra stability, so when you put something heavy on the stand, like a cab or a bed, there should be little to no gap between this surface and this surface compared to the bottom and the top, and that way that this sandwiches them together and creates a solid surface. Here are those go-kart spindles we used. Very simple to set up as long as you have a welder. And then for steering, we had issues with our rod flexing. Let me see if I can get a better lighting. So we took a piece of angle iron and then welded the channel to stiffen it. And like I said, it's threaded in so we can adjust the alignment. And then the back side is just a straight axle off of a go-kart, and it's got a grease zerk to keep it greased up. We cut it, welded it to the angle iron. And that's all it was. Is that simple. I'm gonna go ahead and shorten these legs, get it put back together, and then when we put the Corvette onto this frame, I'll show you that process and show you the before and after height differences. All right, take it easy. Alright everybody, so as you can see, the Corvette is on its new stand now, and it is much lower. The new stand, the modified stand and everything, and this just puts it at a workable height so that when we go to paint it, we're not, risking anything by standing on, ladders and stuff like that. It's at a workable height. But that is it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you learned something on the carts and what I use and what you could potentially use if you decide to build a cart for the body or for the frame of your restoration. Once again, thank y'all for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It really does help me out. Don't forget to leave a like, and thank y'all for watching.